it was a book at that time, while Allah was revealing him to mankind, to our Prophet. It revealed to him piecemeal. But although it was revealed piecemeal, it was having the harmony of a book. Inside of Allah, it was a book. So it has the order of the book, although it has revealed separately. So, and also we can understand from the ayah that it will not remain as a scattered material in the pages. So Allah will cause them to be brought together, and it will take a shape of book as it occurred in the history. So Allah informing us from the beginning that this is already a book. Tanzilul Kitab. It has the harmony of the book. Already it has it. We should stop here and say something about the revelation of the Quran separately, not at once. Some may ask about it, why it revealed to the Prophet piecemeal. Why is it not at once? Allah informs us about this question in one ayah, and He says, وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ هَذَا الْقُرْآنُ لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ عَلَيْهِ الْقُرْآنُ جُمْلَةً وَاحِدَةً. Why the Quran did not descend unto him at once? Why? جُمْلَةً وَاحِدَةً. Allah says as an answer for this question, كَذَلِكَ لِنُثَبِّتَ بِهِ فُؤَادَكَ. Thus, by this way, we strengthen your heart. So whenever was an ayah revealing to our Prophet, it was increasing the iman of the mu'minun surrounding the Prophet, and it was strengthening the heart of the Prophet and the heart of the mu'minun. So it was a ni'mah, it was a rahmah from Allah. Look, imagine that it had been revealed as a book at once, and imagine that it is revealing separately today and tomorrow, and after tomorrow you are receiving new ayats. This ayat sustains the society. It's a ni'mah. This is its istidraj, gradually. Allah, stage by stage, sustain the society of shirk to the society of tawheed, to the society of Islam. For example, when Allah prohibited the alcohol, He did not prohibit it at once. The same graduality, we can notice it in that prohibition. At first hand He said, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَنْتُمْ سُكَارَى. Do not pray, do not approach the prayer while you are alcoholic. When you take alcohol, when you are drunk, do not approach the salah. So the people understand that they cannot pray, they cannot worship while they are drunk. So some people abandoned drinking. It was a localization. And the second step, Allah Azza wa Jalla said, in another time, so in a different time, in different ayah, which this is a reflection of the revelation of the Quran piecemeal. Allah Azza wa Jalla said after a while, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ. They are asking you about the alcohol and something else. قُلْ فِيهِمَا إِثْمٌ كَبِيرٌ وَمَنَافِعُ لِلنَّاسِ. Say, in it, or in both of them, there is some beneficence, منافع للناس, to the mankind, وإثمهما أكبر من نفعهما. قل فيهما إثم كبير. In both of them is as a harm. Both in both of them there are harmless, and also in both of them there are some beneficial things for mankind. But the harmful side of both of the things, one of them, which is alcohol, is bigger than the other. So Allah giving a side, giving a consideration. When they comprehend the meaning of the ayah, they understand that we should keep away from the alcohol. So many of people kept away from the alcohol after this ayah. This was the second stage of the prohibition of alcohol. And at the last stage, Allah Azza wa Jalla said, فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُنْتَهُونَ. So, will you end it? Will you end it? Are you ending it? فَهَلْ ending it? فَهَلْ أَنْتُمْ مُنْتَهُونَ. It means that end this habit and keep away strongly from it. So we came this detail from the revelation of the Quran piecemeal separately, and said that this was a rahmah from Allah to the mu'minun, to the believers. So there is no anything bad in this process. So the question had answered. And another issue which I want to mention is the harmony of the book, because we know that every book has an order in it. The book, it means that it comes out with his harmony in it. So how could this harmony of the book come out while it had been revelated piecemeal? We learn from the hadith that whenever an ayah was revealing to our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, at the same time the angel was teaching him about the location of the ayah in the Quran. So every single ayah which he received from the angel, he was receiving the place which it will take place in the Mus'haf, in the Quran. And thus they can, the companions of the Prophet, or the Prophet himself also, they could read the Quran successfully in the when they were worshipping in the prayer. Otherwise, how could they recite the Quran? In that case, every companion would recite the Quran as his mind. They will recite the ayats as his mind, randomly. But such things didn't happen. They did know, or they understood and learned from the Prophet the successiveness of the ayats in the Quran, and according it, they were reading the ayats. So the harmony of the book depends on the revelation, namely depends on Allah, because of the Prophet was learning it from the angel. So it's not logical to consider that the location of every single ayah depends on the wahi, depends on Allah, so it's tawqifi, but the location of the surah, the successiveness of the surah, the place of the surahs, which is bigger than the ayats, and which contains, every one of them contains many ayats, does not depend on wahi. How can we consider it? So we should know that the order of the surahs also depends on the wahi. The Prophet ﷺ learned them from Allah. So it was already a book inside of Allah, but it has been revealed to our Prophet, peace may, but at the end it came together, it brought together by the will of Allah as a Quran, as a book, and it is not scattered materials brought together, which there is no any correlation between them. No, any reader of the Quran cannot find such situation in the Quran. And also we can mention something else. At the beginning, when our Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was welcoming the ayats and initial verses, he was at the same time thinking about the preservation of the ayats, and such thought, such consideration made him murmuring the ayat when he was listening from the angel, when he was receiving from the angel. At the same time he began to murmur the ayah, to take it quickly, to memorize it quickly. This shows you that the Prophet ﷺ afraid of he afraid that maybe he lose some ayah, or he miss one ayah from the Quran, so he feel very big responsibility, and from the beginning the receive of ayah, while the angel still there, he attempt to murmur the ayah. Allah Azza wa Jalla relieved him of this particular issue and said to him by stating that لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به. Do not move your tongue to take it quickly. Do not do such thing. لا تحرك به لسانك. You do not need to do that. لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به, to take it quickly. إن علينا. Surely, there is no doubt that this issue belongs to us.